I picked a company called ITW Foils. Now, ITW Foils was originally known as Maple Roll Leaf, and it was a leading manufacturer of high-performance hot stamp foils for a wide variety of decorating applications. ITW Foils offered quality hot stamp foils for the plastic and security industries. Diverse products included metallic, pigment, and pattern foils. So when you bought a piece of furniture and it's got a wood grain pattern on it, that was made probably by ITW Foils. They also made things for the auto industry, like your plastic moldings that have it looks like it's chrome plated. That was probably made by ITW Foils. Now, when I went to the plant, which was on Ambassador Drive, 2285 Ambassador Drive in Winter, I found some groundskeepers there that were cutting the grass and trimming the bushes, and then outside the building was a huge for sale sign, and I thought, what the heck is going on here? Well, this company closed after they bought Maple Roll Leaf, and from their website it looked like it packed up and left Windsor in 2009. And I tried to contact someone from Local 195 to find out when they left, but from this groundskeeper, they told me that they moved to New York. And nobody got back to me from Local 195, so I used what the groundskeepers told me. The last report from Lusquat was for 2006, and it reported a total toxic air release of 331,341 kilograms, which included some really nice chemicals. Methyl ethyl ketone, toluene, isopropyl alcohol, methanol, methyl isobutyl ketone. Now, I know from when I was snowmobile racing, we used to use what we call the MEK, and MEK, I find out now, is this methyl ethyl ketone, which we used to use to clean the fiberglass hoods and things before we started doing our fiberglassing. When we crashed into a snowbank or something, we had to do repairs. Now, you've heard a lot of talk about what these chemicals do to your body, so I'm not going to, I've got all the facts here from scorecard on each one of these chemicals. I'm not going to go into all of them, because if you want to find out, we'll sit down at the house and you can look at what they actually do to people. And also their total release of volatile organic compounds in 2006 was 359,908 kilograms, which is also not very, which is quite a bit of release into the atmosphere. So that's about all I have to talk about.
Look, number one.
Yeah. When they were in business, they were number one.
Glad they left town.
We forgot to mention that as one of the limitations of this research. The most recent year available is 2006.
Yeah.
And
the toxic chemicals are used in the manufacture?
It's complicated, and I don't think anyone can profess to know what the answer is. But certainly, as Tricia said to me at one of our last meetings, being aware and just witnessing is an action. You know, when we go and stand and all of us together have a look at these industries and seek to know what the result of that industry is and what its effect is on us, that kind of spurs creativity, and hopefully we've all introduced ourselves to each other, and either we can exchange information or network, certainly once we get our website up and running, and Randy.
If anybody wants stuff from us from WOW, like our meeting minutes and all that stuff, I send it out. I got a book back here. Come on back and give me your email address, and I'll send you all the stuff.
So Randy's